Hi, Jonathan York from Investment Research Group, looking at the investment markets ahead. Amazing what difference a week can make. Obviously the markets were very nervous about the Eurozone meeting and where they've managed to come up with a solution to their issues. It now looks as though that solution is in place with a pretty major stability fund in place, with the size of it being around 1 trillion euros. That is pretty major. It does send a clear signal to the market that they are pretty intent on sorting out their issues and, more importantly, backing the financial system and the banks so that we don't have a repeat of sort of 2008, 2009. Certainly at present the equity markets have traded pretty favourably on the back of that, and we've seen a pretty major rally across the board. On the back of that, the New Zealand dollar's obviously traded up quite aggressively. That's up around 4 cents against the US dollar as risk appetite returns to the marketplace. But interestingly, gold has increased as well. That's up around $75, excuse me. So maybe there are some people just out there hedging their bets. Major test for the markets this week will be the US unemployment data. That's out at the end of the week, and it's just going to be interesting to see if the improvement in the GDP from the US, which was out last week, which showed a pretty major recovery up to around 2.5%, is actually being translated now to job creation, or if we're still seeing this sort of jobless recovery going through in the US. You know, at some point we've got to start to see some jobs being created out there. You can't keep increasing productivity out there like this. In New Zealand, the telecom vote was all passed for the demerger. That pretty much was a no-brainer, with telecom being announced as the preferred provider with the government for the partnership of the ultra-fast broadband rollout in a lot of the major cities. And they've had that vote confirmed now, so we'll see a demerger of telecom into new telecom and then Chorus, and that should be beneficial for shareholders. Most analysts seem to think there's around a sort of $400 to $500 million profit to be made out of this demerger. In terms of issues, the IAG group announced there's a potential bond offering coming through in the marketplace. As yet, they're just sort of seeking interest. At the moment, there appears to be reasonably good demand out there for a further bond offering. New Zealanders do like income products. Interesting to see what the rate is. At the moment, indication is at least above 7%. So if that is the case and that does interest you, call us on 0800 867 323 and we can put you on the reserve list to send you out the information as soon as we have it available. So with equities trading pretty well, markets are a little bit more positive out there. Again, you know, very good time to review that portfolio. Call us on 0800 867 323 or go to the website www.irgbop.co.nz for lots of interesting articles, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.